definitely. Now, okay, so let's get our him out at this time. It's about 8:08, and I have something special to show on this evening. So let's get our him out. It's him time. HEMOHIM. Indeed. And let's have the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 So I have something very powerful to share. And that which I'm going to share, you can find it in our mall, okay? Which is, if you go to, let's say, if you go to Atomy Shopping Mall and then go to Atomy Hub, which is over here on the right. Let me circle it. Atomy Hub, Atomy Hub, okay? All right. And if you click on it, let me click on it. It'll take you to where you can go directly to Channel Atomy. Channel Atomy. Got Channel Atomy, and you have the Global Mall. Um, this is the Global Mall. This is Channel Atomy. All right. Okay. So, and this is the Azam Mall. This Azam Mall, if you go to it, it's going to be in South Korean. You can see it in English if you have the Google Translator on and you are in Google Chrome. Okay. You have the translator on. You can see some of the translation of the Azam Mall. All right. The Azam Mall has over 10,000 products and they're still adding on. But I wanted to show you Channel Chathamy at this time. This is Channel Chathamy. All right. You got what you have here. You got what they call the must watch. And if you click on must watch, you get certain videos. Now, what you want to do is you want to look for those videos that has ENG, English. That's what you want to look at. One video would be in different type of language, but you want the one that's in English. And when you click on it, let me click on it. You'll be able to watch the translated version of this particular video. And let's see here. Okay. Now, let's go to another one, which is the Academy. The Academy. And you click on that. And a drop down list. You see USA Success Academy, Hunjia Part, Members, Success Sketch, Must Watch, Promotional Trips, and Academy Theater 6.
Yep.
So you can explore.
Yeah, Pastor, I don't mean to interrupt, but if you click back on Academy for a
Yes.
minute, I'll direct something. You see the one that has the red dot? next to it,
Yes.
that means that there was just a recently updated video that was posted to that category. So,
Oh, okay. It
which is
must be the,
the 18.
yeah.
So that's the most recent one. CEO Park takes time once a month, and he does inspirational videos for all of our Tomian family. So that's why they say episode 16, episode 18, episode 14. He does that once a month, sometimes twice a month, depending on what he's trying to express to everyone.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Alrighty then. Interesting. I don't think I've seen this one, this particular one. Crown Master. Okay. All right. Now, then we have essentials. Okay. Good morning, Atomy, Imperial Class 17, and
Yeah.
the
I recommend
humanities.
everyone go into that one, that category. It says Imperial Class. It's very prospering, and you get very good wisdom from all. That's the reason they call it Imperial Class, is because it's all from our own Imperial Masters in Korea. Yeah, each story about them, how they took the success with Atomy, how they
Right.
get there.
Yep. Isn't, let me see, Lee. I believe this is the one. Is this the one that's 80 years old? She became an Imperial Master. I may have to listen to it and find out. That's pretty. Channel Chathamy. Um, okay. Then you have products. Okay. You click on products and you'll see different videos about new products. That's a good thing. If you like the vital energy, that's that's one on the I believe they got two of them on the vital energy.
Yeah, you don't have any audio, but it's good. Yeah, they just have short clips.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me go back and add audio. Okay.
How are you managing your intake? For your well-balanced everyday, all-in-one custom-made design, basic nutrients, refueled with one packet of a dual stick of carefully selected 13 different vitamins and 6 minerals. Start your well-balanced day with a simple glass every day. Atomy, Power Vita Energy.
Wow.
Yep. And guys, on the side there, you guys have all the options to share it to Facebook, share it to X, to Kakao Talk if you have an account with Kakao Talk, and even you can get the link and share it wherever via text message or whatever, to be able to get to your prospects or your business partners who want to learn more about the products as well.
Right. Wow. Channel Atomy. Let me see here. They have a different one about the vital energy. Is this a different one? It's just 36 seconds, so it's not much.
Before you're worn out, refuel your vitality. Daily essential nutrients with 13 carefully selected vitamins and 6 minerals added. One convenient dual stick, simple as one glass a day. A way to refuel your vibrant day. Atomy, Power Vita Energy.
Wow. Okay, those are the essentials right there. Oh no, products. And they got one on the beauty. What you're probably gonna see is a lot of times the recent ones. Yeah, the recent products. Uh, but this doesn't say English. Let me click on it here for a second. I don't think it's gonna be English.
It's just a
Interesting.
thriller. This is a thriller of the products. It's just music playing in the background, and then they show you each product in the beauty category for that one.
Right. Atomy Foot Care. Okay. That's the products. Okay. At Atomy Corporation. About Us. News articles. Let's see. Okay, that's where you'll see that video. Let me go to news articles, see what's there. Document, English, hyper connection.
전 세계를 공포로 몰아넣었던 코로나19. 거리를 메웠던 사람들의 발길은 사라지고 일상은 멈춰버렸습니다. 팬데믹은 인류를 빠르게 다른 방향으로 이끌었다.
So that one you can read in English.
It's just subtitled. It says English, but it's
Right.
just
It's subtitled.
Subtitled in English.
Right. Interchange with Atomy American website.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let me see here. Yep. Alrighty, let me see what else we have here. Seminar highlights. Seminar highlights. Oh. Okay, let's see here. What's up with the seminar highlights? This in February. Fort Lauderdale. This is New Jersey. Right here. Orlando. Let's see,
But it's a
November.
regional Fort Lauderdale regional seminar that we had in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, and this the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Art Leaders Club, Auto Sales Master Workshop.
Right. Right. Oh, there's somebody that we know. Okay. Right here. Here's Florence. All righty then. Oh, here's somebody else we know. Here's
Yeah,
Rose Lee.
Rose Lee, yep.
Yeah. That's when they were doing a vision board. So they was on a team. And there's Jen right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
Desiree.
Desiree right here.
Right there, yeah. Right next
Right.
to a little bit behind
Oh, and there's Lynn Ryan.
Jason Shim.
Yeah, there's Lynn Ryan.
Yeah, and then Miss Jen.
Yeah, Miss Jen right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Bob Eugene is back there too.
Right here with the hat on.
Yeah, with the hat on, yeah.
Okay.
That's Bob Eugene.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, that'll work right there. You can explore channel chat me. Let's see what else is on here. I'm seeing, oh, okay, business, okay, resources, registry change, Academy profile, but just take your
I don't
time.
remember what that was. Yeah, you have to log in. For that particular part of the website, for business resources, you guys have to, everybody has to log in to this part. You have to be a member to be able to get into this part of the website.
Okay, okay. And
So that's
here's
where
the
you
one
get
for,
the PowerPoint, yeah, the profile, the Academy company profile video.
oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yep.
It looks like it's a PowerPoint too. Except for the last one is a video. The last part of it is a video.
Right.
That one.
I may have to download that PowerPoint. Okay, so what else we have? ABR system English, company introduction, 8 step to success. All righty then. Now we all need the 8 step to success. And here it is in English right here. So when you get a chance, you probably want to download that 8 steps to success English presentation. I need to download. Click here. I need to download it myself. Let me see here. Let me open it up. Oh, okay. Yes. This is good for everybody to download the 8 steps to success. Oh yeah, definitely. See, I just downloaded myself. I probably already had it, but just wanted to show you what the 8 steps to success. Maria Woodson does a great presentation. A very exciting presentation. And okay. And we have company 8 steps marketing plan. Here's the marketing plan. Right here in English. This one was put together in 11/20. And let me go here. Now, once you learn that marketing plan, you're gonna see that you're gonna notice that you have different leaders that present it in a different type of way, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. They just use like the way they present it. They just use it differently. Different. I say different sketches or whatever.
Yeah, this
See,
particular one. Yeah, this one particular one is a little bit more in depth than the regular one that we normally use. So
right, right. And I try to use the easy one, and because it's all going to get you where you need to go. Indeed. Okay, so let me close this. Do anybody have any question about channel chatting me right now? Everybody know how to get to it, I hope, from the regular page. Here they have some posters. that you can download, and you can use these posters. Let me see what else. Zoom seminars. What this? I never clicked on others. Oh, life scenario. Definitely. That's in Chinese English. I know I got some new people, so I got to get with them on the life scenario. And that's very important. Let me see. This is AG Mall. That's the global mall. But they have a license in Chinese and
I'm Spanish.
life scenario.
What?
Right.
I don't
There's
see-
nothing marked here. Let me see this one here. I wonder, is this English?
Yeah, I'm just curious myself. I was just wondering myself.
Atommy's life scenario has been updated in 2020. Please write down your name, membership ID, and affiliated center on the first page. Read both President Park's poem and the life scenario manual. Atommy's new life scenario is divided into 8 parts. Part 1. The Bucket List. Here you can make a list of your wishes. Writing tip. Fill them with specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound wishes. Part 2. The Life Wheel. This part will help you define a balanced life that is fulfilling, loving, learning, and contributing. Writing tip. First, set 8 keywords to classify your life goals. Second, evaluate your current situation with a dot and join all the dots to create your life wheel. Last, write your goals in detail. Part 3. Big Plan 3. Here you can set and track your promotion goals in Atomy. Writing tip. Give yourself 3 years to achieve your goals and write in detail the target mastership level, income, and PVs. Part 4. The Monthly Life Wheel. Here you can evaluate your progress towards achieving your goals in the Life Wheel. Writing tip. Your thoughts on values and goals may have been changed over time. You can create a better life wheel by adjusting your goals accordingly. Part 5. Monthly Business Goals and Plans. Here you can write your goals and plans for each month. Writing tip. Write down your monthly business goals and plans using the 8 steps to success. Make a to-do list with specific items needed to be done for your business. At the bottom, your monthly progress can be divided into 2 sections, with records of your income, sales PVs, and mastership level. Keep your commitment to the business by checking your current status. Part 6. The Monthly 8 Core Checklist. This checklist will guide you to do your business effectively. Writing tip. What is 8 Core? Reading, watching videos, attending meetings, using products, STP, talking to consumers, consulting sponsors, and building trust.
Okay, I need to rewind that one. The 8 core, I'm serious. I'm telling you, this helps you to move forward. This helps you to get to these goals here, you know, to move those dots closer to where you need to be as far as this is concerned. It's like, what are you gonna do to achieve, you know, your life scenario? And the 8 core is one of the things in which we keep on our plate. Okay, let me go back over it.
Part 6. The Monthly 8 Core Checklist. This checklist will guide you to do your business effectively. Writing tip. What is 8 Core? Reading, watching videos, attending meetings, using products, STP, talking to consumers, consulting sponsors, and building trust.
There it is. Yep. Reading, watching video, attending meetings, and using the products. And I forgot what this STP means. Talk to consumers and sponsor consultation, and build trust. Awesome.
Check every day and mark with an O or an X. Part 7. Monthly 8 Steps to Success Assessment. Here you can write a self-assessment of your own monthly business activities. Writing tip. Evaluate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5 on each category of the 8 steps to success. Calculate the growth of your business by connecting these dots and adding up the total score each month. Improve your business by using the self and sponsor feedback and reviewing your actions. Part 8. Diary from My Future Self. The final part of the life scenario is to write a message from the viewpoint of your future self. Writing tip. Determine how and when you will have achieved your dreams and describe a vivid picture of what will have happened in the future. Check out the example provided by Chairman Han Gil Park. Atommy's life scenario will point you to the right direction for your Atomy business, and it will be a guidebook for the success of all Atomy members. You can find Atomy's new life scenario in Atomy's online shopping mall.
And the life scenario is made to do more than one time. That's why they sell like a 10-pack. I believe the 10-pack is like $10. But also to your group, you can give some out, as a special gift. Now, while I'm here at Channel Atomy, do anybody have any questions? Let's click on the home page. Atomian. See? Yeah, I know that was a real word. Okay. Atomian. Let me see. I haven't clicked on this before. Okay. Indeed. Atomian Star Master. I don't know these. What they probably have like English subtitles. Okay, definitely good. Coming from a lot of great leaders, Crown Master, Imperial Masters. Okay, that'll work right there. Okay. So if there's no question about Channel Atomy, once again, the way you get to it is to go to the shopping mall and then go to Atomy Hub. Let me go here so that I can let me see. Which is Atomy Hub. I just want to draw a ring around that, make sure everybody understand that. Okay. Now let me erase that, because when you click on Atomy Hub, you can go to Channel Atomy. Alrighty. Okay. Any questions while I'm here in the shopping mall? Did anybody have any questions? You can unmute your mic. Okay, no questions. Alrighty then. Then we would go to our next step. Let me go here. and go here. Let's see here. And I'm looking for something. Should be coming up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alrighty, now let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with the compensation package. Okay. Which is
Hello, everybody. My name is Alfonso Macias. I am a Diamond Master here in Atomy, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about our compensation plan, why it is so unique, and why it is one of the best opportunities available today. Now, before we go into the actual numbers and how we make money within Atomy, I'd like to start off with our principles. These are the pillars and the values of this company, and this is one of the things that actually drew me into working with Atomy. A lot of companies view us as dollar signs. They view people as dollar signs. What can this person do for me? And in Atomy, it's not.
I just want to pause and let everybody know at the beginning of every seminar, we go over the company motto. And then at the end, we say Aja, 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 which means hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay. Okay.
That we're taught to actually cherish people, and that's actually the first point of the company motto, which is cherish the spirit. It's appreciating people for who they are, not what they can do for me. So it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Latino, Asian, if you're older, if you're younger, we truly cherish the spirit of every single person. The second point is create the vision. We have to know where we're going. It's creating that destination and that direction, okay, of where we want to go in life. You know, I'd like to give the example of, you know, when you order an Uber or you jump in a taxi. If the taxi driver asks you, so where do you want to go? And you just say, I don't know, anywhere. What do you think is going to happen? That taxi driver is going to take you around and around and around, probably drive you for hours and take your money. So you're going to waste a lot of time and a lot of money in the process just because you didn't know where you were going. So Atomy teaches us to create that vision so that we know exactly where we're heading. Follow the faith. A lot of what we do is building for a future. So although we may not see the fruits of our labor immediately, okay, we're starting to plant so that way we can go ahead and sow, okay, we can reap what we're sowing in the future. So we have to walk in faith. And lastly is serve in humility. Nobody likes working with people that have pride, people that are stuck up. And within Atomy, the people that grow the most are the people that serve their team with humility. It's being humble. It's putting people's needs before your own. Now, in addition to this, what makes Atomy so easy to do is that we have an amazing vehicle, which are the products. Now, the Mastige strategy is absolute quality. That means that we get the absolute best quality products, but we get it at the lowest price. So we're not sacrificing one or the other. We're actually getting the best of both worlds. And you know, a great example of this is people, a lot of times when they want to buy a product, they automatically think if it's not costing me a lot of money, it's probably not a good product. But we have such an honest company like Atomy that's been able to get the best of the entire world and make it affordable and accessible to each one of its members globally. Now, the proof is in the pudding, right? How, you know, why can we say that? Well, it's because, you know, we actually have the best selling products. Our HemoHim, which is our start product, has been the #1 best selling item in direct sales for 5 consecutive years. This is across the entire industry, okay? And not just on the healthcare side, but also on the beauty side. Our Absolute Skincare has been the #3 best-selling cosmetics in direct sales. Okay, this is extremely important because it backs up the claims that we have the best products, and they're of course affordable and accessible because a lot of people are purchasing them. Another example is our Atomy toothbrush. This toothbrush is not just an ordinary toothbrush. It has microscopic gold particles. It's antibacterial. It's got soft bristles. And just in 2019 alone, which was actually 2 years ago now, okay, there was one sold every second, 30 million sales records. Okay, you can only imagine the actual numbers today. Okay, this is the quality of products that we're talking about. Now, if that's not enough for you, okay, to understand that the products that we have and what our vehicle is allows us really to do this business in a huge way and get huge results is our return rate. Okay, within Atomy, we are not obligated, okay, to pay for a membership, to spend a certain amount monthly or get on an auto ship program. And even still, even though people are not obligated to buy, we have the lowest return rate of 0.19%, where the average of the industry is actually 3%. Okay, that's 30 times, almost 30 times the amount, okay, that our competitors, or not even competitors, but other companies in the industry, okay, have in returns. So if we're not obligating people to buy, and we also have one of the lowest return rates, what does that say about the product? It means that we have a good product that people not only are buying, but they're rebuying. Now, we have an amazing marketing plan, and there's such an ease of business. We don't charge people for their virtual offices or their back offices. We don't charge membership fee. There's no renewal fees. There's no monthly obligated purchasing. There's no maintenance fee. There's absolutely no fee whatsoever. All this is changing stores. A lot of the products that you use on a daily basis, whether it's that you brush your teeth, it's that you take a shower, which I'm sure everybody watching this video right now brushes their teeth and takes a shower. Am I right? So all we're doing is just moving stores, and we're not really trying to get people to buy products out of the ordinary that they use on a daily basis. Okay, these are products that you and I and everybody we know uses on a daily basis, and we're not charging them to have access to these products. They're simply just, instead of buying at their local store, they're going now and they're buying online on the Atomy store. Now, one of the most attractive things about the Atomy compensation plan is that it works off of a global binary system. What does that mean? That means that we create a left group and we create a right group, but we have a global binary system. That means that we can register and sign people up from anywhere in the world, absolutely anywhere, from across the country, without having to leave your home. And I know that right now, this is 2021, and we're living in the middle of a pandemic. And this is something that's affecting everybody globally. A lot of people can't go out. A lot of people are on lockdown. A lot of people want to minimize contact. They don't want to go buy at the store and risk getting, catching the virus. So what are we able to do? We're able to actually order anything that we need, okay, from the comfort of our living room. But we're also able to share this opportunity with people all over the world. So that means that the growth of your business is not dependent on whether you can leave the house or not, or whether, you're just within your city. No, you can be in the United States and you can register people from Mexico and from Japan and from Korea and from Australia. And anytime that they buy their toothpaste, their toothbrush, their omega-3s, their supplements, you're going to get credit for that. That is the beauty of this business. And on top of that, if that's not enough, this is an unlimited model. That means that we don't have levels. You can register all the way as deep as you want, and every single purchase is going to count. Now, aside from that, we also have a division or separation of the company's profit. Now, this is one of my favorite parts because the company takes all of its profits globally, not just in the country that you find yourself in. Okay, this is why we root every time that there's a new country that's opening up in Atomy. Because when a new country opens up, it means that there's going to be more sales that's going to be allocated. There's going to be more profit. So the company takes 70% of that profit and it automatically separates it for its members. Now, this is huge, okay, because it's taking 70% and making it accessible to every single one of us to be able to earn. Now, how does that 70% get broken down? Well, 44% of that gets broken down into general commission, which is money that we can make on a daily basis. We also have our mastership bonuses, and these are additional bonuses for growing and helping people within Atomy. And then we have our education centers. And this is basically if you'd like to open up an office where you're training people, teaching people, the company will even pay you for training other Atomy members. And Atomy retains 30% of its profits, of course, for all operational costs. So we have 3 different ways that we can earn income. The question is, how much of that, or which one of those three, or how many of those three do you want to take advantage of? Now, I want to go ahead and get started off with the basics of our point value system. Every product that's available in the Atomy store has PVs, or point values, that are associated with it. Okay, and this goes from makeup all the way to the supplements, every single product. So anytime that you purchase a product on the Atomy store, you are automatically going to start accumulating PVs, or accumulating those points. Now, the beautiful thing about Atomy is that these points never reset. Okay, so you don't start from zero every single month. This is accumulative for life. And we're going to see that how that accumulates, and we even have a cap, okay, as to how many points we can accumulate, but we are not required to purchase a certain amount every single month. So if you're buying the Atomy HemoHim product, that's going to give you 54,600 points. If you buy the probiotics, you now just added another 20,000 points to your personal point accumulation. Now, I'd like to show you a little bit about how our general commission works. So there's two things to keep focused on right now. First off, it's the personal points, which you can see up top. Okay, and second, it's the group points, which you can see over here. Now, on the personal points, remember, I was saying that you accumulate points for every purchase, right? And you saw that just one product like HemoHim gives you almost 60,000 points. Well, the first level you want to get to is an agent, which is when you have purchased 300,000 points of product. As you continue to buy, because you're going to fall in love with the Atomy products, you then move on to special agent when you get to 700,000 personal points. As you continue to buy, because you're buying and trying so many more of the products that Atomy has to offer, you reach distributor when you've accumulated 1.5 million points. And then you reach exclusive distributor when you reach 2.4 million points. Now, when you get to that point, you don't accumulate any more points, okay? Now, this is huge, because you don't have to keep buying under your account. You just want to buy one product a year to keep your account active. But after that, what does the company do? They say, well, you know, we want you to help your team members. And so now you're able to actually buy the things that you're using on a monthly basis under your team members' accounts. Of course, you're receiving the product, but now you're actually giving or adding to the points that your group is creating. Now, I want you to take a look right here on this side, and you see that we have a left group and we have the right group. Now, every time that your left and right group reach 300,000 points, that's the first level, okay? And this is not bound by time, okay? So this is not that it resets at the end of the month. No, it's just as soon as both legs or both groups reach 300,000 points, if you are at the agent level, congratulations, you just made $60 that day. And the cycles here within Atomy are daily. So every day, if on Monday you reach 300,000 points on your right, 300,000 points on your left, you just made $60 that day. Now, we can do this every day. If our groups are growing, they're loving the product they're buying, and we have 300,000 points that are coming in every single day, that means that you're now making $60 a day, okay, in passive income. Okay, this is income that you start to receive while you sleep, because you've created a network of consumers. Now, as you continue to grow, and so are your groups are going to continue to grow. People are going to be sharing about this opportunity and these amazing products. In a day when you get 700,000 points, remember, the consumption is growing. So 700,000 points on the left, 700,000 points on the right. Okay, and you have 700,000 personal points. Congratulations, you just made $120 that day. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know what job you're currently working, but think about how much you're making on a daily basis, right? And has that changed at all over the last 5 years? Do you expect that that's going to give you or double in the amount of daily income that you're making? Probably not. Okay, that's the answer to most people's situations. And with Atomy, we actually have the ability to continue to make more money. Now, I want you to take a look over here. Okay, once you start getting into your team making 1.5 million points on each leg, you're now making $240. This can be every single day, okay? All the way to right here, $1,200 a day. So we do have a cap in our general commission of $50,000 a month. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's a little bit unfair. Why do we get capped? It's the opposite. It's actually very fair, because in a lot of companies, it's always the people at the top that are making the money, and the people down at the bottom, okay, they're getting pennies. and the people at the top are taking all the money. So what does this do is it offers everybody an equal opportunity to get to the same level and make the same amount of money. Now, the funny thing is most of the times the people that complain about, oh, there's a cap, they've usually never made $50,000 a month with any company. So I'd like to encourage you, before you get upset over the cap, let's get to making $50,000 a month on the general commission, and I guarantee you're not going to be upset. So this is a little bit about the general commission. This is how we're able to make money every single day, and this is the fundamental platform, okay, of earning income in Atomy. How does that come about? Simply by buying and recommending and building your network of consumers. Now, in addition to that, we also have mastership bonuses. Okay, these are bonuses that you receive as you start to grow in leadership, as you start to build your team. Now, remember, we took 20% of that 70% that the company allocates, and this is how it gets broken down. 10% of that 20% gets actually allocated to the very first level, which is sales master. So the company wants everybody to succeed, and they want you to start seeing that success and that income as soon as possible. That's why the biggest portion is allocated to the first level. Now, from there, we have 7 different mastership levels, which we're going to be looking at right now. Okay, that goes from sales master all the way to the goal, which is imperial master. And we're going to see how exactly those bonuses get divvied up. Now, first off, how do you get to sales master? Well, the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have 700,000 personal points. That means that you've accumulated, you've bought a lot of product, and through that, you now have 700,000 personal points in your account. And remember, you have your left group, you have your right group, and you, within a 2-week period, the qualification periods for mastership bonuses is from the 1st to the 15th of every month, and from the 16th to the end of each month. So you have 2 opportunities to qualify every month. And if within one of those 2-week periods, your left group generates 2.5 million points, and your right group generates the same 2.5 million points, which is an average of approximately about 170,000 points per day on each leg, then you qualify for Sales Master. Congratulations. When you get to Sales Master, first off, you get these promotional gifts as a one-time gift. So you actually get a box of Hemohim, you get a box of a set of the Fame, and you get an evening care set because the company wants you to stay healthy. They want you looking good. So you're going to get these gifts as a promotional gift. And now you're starting to look at approximate bonuses of about $900 a month. Now, this is split within each 2-week period. So it's about $450 just in bonus every 2 weeks. And remember that aside from these bonuses, we're also generating commission, right? On the general commission side, because we have 2.5 million points that came in that 2-week period on our left and our right. So how much money is a sales master making? A sales master is making an average of $2,000 to $4,000 a month. And that is just the first level, okay, of the masterships. So I want you to think about this. People that you know, maybe yourself, how much are you making at your job on a monthly basis? And how much time are you having to give to your job every single week? Well, with Atomy, once you start building, you start to create residual and passive income. This is the beautiful thing about this company, is that you work hard for a period of time so that way you can reap the rewards later. Now, this isn't where it stops. From here on out, you can see that, to reach this first mastership, you're actually getting here by the accumulation of points in your group. It's people buying products within your group. And remember, they're not obligated. They're buying because they want this product. Now, the next level is Diamond Master. When you first get to Diamond Master, you're also going to get some promotional gifts. You're going to get another box of Hemohim, another box of the Fame skincare set, another box of the evening skincare set, and you're also going to get a free tablet, okay? Because the company wants you to continue to grow and wants you to develop in your business, and you're definitely going to need it in order to talk to the team and manage all of your points. Now, how do you get to Diamond Master? Well, now you're going to want to be at 1.5 million personal points. Okay, and now it's not so much about you focusing on just generating points or just getting people to buy. Now what you want to do is you want to develop, you want to grow your team. So you want to create 2 sales masters on your left group and 2 sales masters on your right. What does that mean? You want to take 2 people with you that have the same vision, have the same spirit, they want to grow, they want to change their life, and you're going to help them get to your level. How beautiful is that? Investing in people so that way they can be successful. When that happens, you're going to have some awesome and some very happy team members, right? They're going to be making money, but now you're making more money. Why? Because a Diamond Master makes an approximate bonus of $1,500 a month. Broken down into 2-week periods, it's about $750 every 2 weeks. And the estimated monthly income that a Diamond Master makes is between $4,000 to $8,000 a month. That is the range of the average income in the United States. And this is just the second level. And I can tell you, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. I started the business, actually doing the business, May 26th of 2020. Today, it is February 10th, 2021. And I was able to get to Diamond Master by December of last year. It's not difficult. You can do it. There's nothing special that I have that you all don't have. So it's just about dedication. It's about hard work, and it's about the desire to succeed. Now, we're not stopping here, right? This is good income. This supplements most people in the United States income. And if you're living in another country, it most likely would probably supplement your income as well. But we want to continue to grow. So as we go into the third mastership, that is Sharon Rose Master. What do we want to do? We want to be at 2.4 million personal points. Now, remember, this is the cap. That means that for every mastership on out, we don't have to continue to grow in personal points, right? We've reached that cap. But what we want to do is we want to help the 2 sales masters that we have on our right and the 2 sales masters on our left. We want to help them to become Diamond Masters, which was the position that we were in. When we help them get to that point, we now reach Sharon Rose Master. Now, this is where it starts getting really nice, because when you first get to Sharon Rose Master, you get $2,000 cash and you get a vacation for 2. So Adam, we want to make sure that you're enjoying, you go take a breather, you've been working hard, right? So you get that as a promotional gift when you first arrive. And now you're looking at an approximately monthly bonus of $4,000 a month. Just your bonus is what a lot of people make within a month. Now, when you add the general commission to that, okay, a Sharon Rose Master is making anywhere between $8,000 to $16,000 a month. You are now making what an executive makes, okay, at a traditional corporate job. You know, a director, a VP, you're not making that. And you know what the awesome thing is? You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to have a master's degree. You don't have to have specific knowledge or an expertise in a certain field. All you have to have is persistence and a desire to succeed. Now, what do you think is going to happen now? What do we want to do with these Diamond Masters, right? If we want to continue growing, what do we want to do? You probably guessed right. We want to help them become Sharon Rose Masters, always helping our team to succeed, serving in humility, right? Cherishing the spirit. We want to make sure that we put their success before ours, because if we do that, we're automatically going to be successful. So when our 2 Diamond Masters on each group go ahead and become Sharon Rose Masters, we now become Star Master. This is the 4th mastership. We're more than halfway to the top. And then what happens here? Now it starts to get really good, because just the promotional gift when you arrive at Star Master is $10,000 cash and a vacation for 4. All right, so now you get to take not just your friend or your significant other, you can now take your family. And on top of that is a Star Master is now looking at an approximate monthly bonus of $10,000 per month. That's $5,000 every 2 weeks just in bonus. Remember, this is separate from the general commission. So we're now making money in 2 different areas. Okay, when we're combining what a Star Master makes in bonus and in general commission, you're looking at anywhere between $16,000 to $32,000 a month. Okay, that is now in the ballpark of what a programmer, a software developer in Silicon Valley is making, what CEOs make of very large companies, And we're now making this all because we have been working with our team. And think about it. These partners that you have, right? These Sharon Rose Masters that you now have on your right and your left, right? You probably have a very good relationship. This is probably family, right? Because we're all working together on this journey, all heading towards the same goals. And now we're more than enjoying this business and doing this business, right? Because we're making $16,000 to $32,000 a month. Now, it doesn't stop there. What do we want to do? We want these Sharon Rose Masters to become Star Masters. So we're going to help them. We're going to put our time, invest in them. And then what's going to happen when they become Star Master? We hit Royal Master. Now, when you get to Royal Master, this is where the big money really starts coming in, because just for you getting to Royal Master, you just made $50,000 cash as a promotional gift just for arriving to the position. You now get a car that's leased up to $1,000 a month. Now, I don't know about you. I've actually looked into it. Okay. You can lease a Maserati for $700. So think about what you can lease for $1,000. It's starting to get good, right? So you got your car that's being paid by the company. You just got gifted $50,000 cash, and you get a vacation for $4,000. And if that's not enough, the company now gives you a corporate card, okay, with $2,000 every month that you can utilize to invest in your business, promotions, invest in your team, right? How awesome is that? You're making money and the company's still giving you money to invest and continue growing your business. Now, a Royal Master just in bonus is making $30,000 approximately a month, okay? And in total income, you're looking at $32,000 to about $60,000. I want you to take a pause. I just want you to pause for a little bit and think about, what would you be doing if you were making that type of income? What would be different? What would change in your life? What are some of the goals that you have? What's that neighborhood that you want to live in? What are those cars, those vacations that you'd like to have? You know, what are those organizations that you wish you could be donating and helping your local church, helping a nonprofit? Whatever your goals and dreams are, do you not think that just at this level, which is the 5th level, we're not able to accomplish that? Of course. And once you're at this level and you're making this money, you're not going to want to decelerate, right? No, you're going to want to push the pedal to the metal, right? Step on the gas to continue to get to the top. So we're going to help these Star Masters. You got it. Turn to Royal Masters. We're going to pull them up, help them up, and then we're going to go ahead and become Crown Masters. Now, I want you to take a look at something. Our personal points have remained the same since Sharon Rose. It's 2.4 million. So this means that anything that we're buying for our home, we're buying, our dishwashing soap, we're buying our detergent for our laundry, we're actually buying it into our own groups, right? Because we don't need to buy any more points on our legs. Now, when you get to Crown Master, you get $300,000 cash. You get a vacation for $4,000. You get a luxury car value of $64,000, and you get your corporate card increased to $5,000 a month. Now, a Crown Master is making anywhere between $60,000 to $80,000 a month approximately. And I actually just heard an Imperial Master that was talking about how some Crown Masters are even making up to $120,000 a month. Think about it. Think about how much money you are making on a monthly basis in this position. And yet the company is still saying, you know what? We want to go ahead and give you more so you can continue to invest in your business. How awesome is that? And we're making money because we're helping people. We're giving people beauty. We're giving people health. We're giving people the opportunity to change their life, and we're helping them change their life. And in return, the company rewards us with this level of success. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think most of us have any opportunity or have had any opportunity that's come our way that gives us this ability without having the need to invest a lot of money in a business, right, in order to generate this type of income. Now, this is the 6th mastership. This is the one right before the top. And I want to get right to it because we want to help these Royal Masters get and turn into Crown Masters. And when they do, we now hit the goal. We hit Imperial Master. Imperial Masters make in excess of $100,000 a month. Just the monthly bonus is approximately that. But the awesome thing is when you get to this position, you actually get $1 million cash gift. And this is something that President Park, who's the president of Atomy, brings out in a special ceremony. in a forklift. He brings it out cash. I'm not joking. Cash in a forklift to present it to you. You get a luxury car worth $78,000 and a driver included, which the company pays for. You also get your own office, 1,700 square feet, and secretary, which is also included and the company pays for. Your credit card, your corporate card gets increased to $10,000 per month, and you get another vacation for 4. Can you imagine that, making an excess of $100,000 a month? Congratulations, first off, because you're a millionaire. And on top of that, the company is covering all your costs of pretty much operating and doing your business. Now, you know what the beautiful thing in closing is that Atomy gives us passive income. When you start to reach these different levels, understand that, I mean, you could be the worst money manager and go off this month and spend all $100,000. And you know what the beautiful thing is? Next month, it's still going to come again. And you're still going to continue making it because it creates a snowball effect. And now what happened is you dedicated a good 3, 4, 5 years to your Atomy business. So that way you don't have to continue working later. So what makes more sense? Continuing on the same path that you're on, having to work for the next 20 years of your life, hoping that you get retirement or Social Security. And how much is that going to be? $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 a month? But you're going to have to work for the next 20 years. But I want to challenge you. How about you take the next 5 years, you dedicate yourself 100%, understanding that this is the way of the future. This is online, this is digital. This pandemic has just pushed us forward into this online sector. And we have the ability to reach all our dreams, all our goals, okay, here at Atomy, if we just dedicate ourselves for the next 5 years, so you don't have to work the next 25 years of your life for somebody else.
All righty then. That could be your future. Right now in the US, we have not hit 400,000. Y'all heard me? 400,000. Our goal this year, y'all, everybody here need to help. We at USA Atomy, we need 1 million customers by the end of the year. I don't care if they're just buying a toothbrush, toothbrush and toothpaste. All right. Now we're gonna coach them on some other things. See, if they come in with the health product, then hey, coach them on the daily necessities. All right. Okay. Share your experience with the skincare. Share your experience with the foot wash and things like that. Share your experience. Somebody shared their experience. I was just using the toothbrush, toothpaste, and the Hemohim and the vitamin C. Somebody shared their experience with the with the sheets, detergent sheets, the fabric detergent sheets that you just tear off and drop into your washer. And so I began to look at other products. Because see, when I came into the company, it was all about health. But then and see, I was impressed because it was a guy that was impressed. And I'm like, hey, he's a man's man, if you know what I mean. And if he was impressed with those sheets, I'm like, I gotta try some of that myself. You know what I mean? And then I did that. I did the detergent. I've had the powder, the liquid, all of them. And all the detergent I've had, definitely still using. Not all of them, but certain ones. So I'm telling you, it's off the chain. So we only have 400,000. So therefore, that gives you the opportunity to add your 400,000 or to add your 1 million. You be the one that's responsible for taking the number up to 1 million. It's 1 million is nothing in the USA. It's nothing. So, you know, I'm going for my 500,000. My downline, my 500. I'm going for it. I'm serious. I want to be able to stand up and say, "Hey, we got our million, and I help." Indeed, we over here on Team Extreme, definitely. So, yes, Brenda, do you have a question?
Yeah, exactly. Where can I find that video again? Can I send it out to people?
The one on the compensation, or which one?
The one
The
that
first one.
where he just spoke, where he explained
Okay,
the business.
right. I'll send that one to you.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send that one to you. You on Team Extreme. You on Atomy Team Extreme. I'm gonna make sure you have that. So once we get off, I'll locate it and shoot it to you. Okay. Indeed, definitely. I'm telling you, it's amazing. If you type in Atomy Compensation Plan, English, it's awesome. Like I say, to hear other leaders talk about it. Very, you know, it's very inspiring when they give their different view, but you begin to hear the same thing, and all of a sudden you become an expert at it, at that compensation plan. I remember one time, Hunji apart, he was at a convention. He said, "I don't care what y'all say with y'all title. You can say you the president of the company. I don't care." Hunji Park is something else. I'm telling you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy. He is something else. So, okay. Well, that was a good question. Any other questions on this evening? Remember, now once we hit a million, remember, they're gonna open up the Azar Mall to the US. And that's, I'm trying to wait till I buy my next car, because in the Azar Mall they have those Hyundais in there. And I've been seeing them so much on the road, but I want to get mine through Adamant. Okay. That's why I want to get mine. But I really want that Genesis. That's what I want, that Genesis. And I believe that's made by Hyundai. I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to get some research on that. But that's what I really want. But I'm trying to hold off. I'm gonna need another vehicle real soon, but I'm trying to hold off. Come on, y'all. We got to get that million so I can buy my car from Adamy. All righty then. Okay. All right. Well, we have no more questions for this evening. Appreciate y'all coming out. Come on. Let's bring others on next week. Okay? That I'm telling you, let's bring others. All right? And let's grow this thing, this English thing. I was in the Haitians, man, we have 200-300s on there. 400 people on there. Let's build this up. Let's be the ones in English that will cause Atomy to grow to 1 million. Okay? Let's get that done. Y'all know some people y'all used to run with in network marketing. I'm trying to reach some more people that are in network marketing so they can bring their crew on over here. After all, there's no financial risk. Think about it. No financial risk. It's like, they're like, what do you mean? How much it costs to sign up? It's nothing. What I had to do every month? What kind of quota I got to do every month? Yeah, I have no quota. How much do I have to pay for the what? I told you with no financial risk. Just brag over the product. Brag over as many products as you can, cause somebody in one of those areas, it might be skincare, it might be toothpaste, it might be detergent, it might be dishwasher liquor, it might be health. One of them areas that you're gonna touch, and somebody gonna say, "Oh yeah, I want some of that." Okay, cool. Well, we'll give you your own ID number and everything. You good to go. Okay. And follow up. Alrighty. So hey, give yourself a hand this evening. Give yourself a hand. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, there. So we will see you on the next Zoom. You know, some of y'all I might see on Wednesday. Some of y'all I might, you know, hey, all of y'all need to see you back here on Thursday. I'm telling you, bring your low hanging fruit, sick people to Thursday. Your low hanging fruit. I'm telling you, we want to get them well, so that we can tell them about that dishwashing liquid. We get them well and tell them about that dishwashing liquid. Okay, and we can tell them about other things too. The food. You know, I just had me some of those potato ramen noodles today. I just got through eating some. Indeed, you know what? And and with the spoon souped up the souped up the liquid, nice and spicy. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna hold you any longer. It's about 9:18. God bless everyone. You know the rest. See you soon. Good night, young girl.